Hello, welcome to the Colourful Creativity Podcast. My name is Carolien and this is a very special episode. This will be a recap vlog kind of video from the Knit Tea Retreat. It will be a little bit different than you're used from me because I forgot to tell you everything I did in the videos. So I'm going to do a kind of voiceover video. And also I'm recording this on my phone to get used to vlogging because I am planning to do Vlogmas this year. So let's see how that works. So this is current me, and you will see a lot of past me and everything that happened like 2 weeks ago in Cardiff, and I hope you enjoy that. And after that I'll be back showing you all the goodies I brought from the UK. So, see you later. So, here you see me knitting in the car on the hoodie shawl cardigan I'm currently working on. You haven't seen that before, it's a new one. We are at Schiphol, the parking lot, and I thought I'd just vlog and make photos. This is our airplane, a KLM city hopper, and this is my resting bitch face, having a blast with my headphones. We booked some comfort seats because we have long legs and here we have room. And I even got my knitting on the plane with high sharps. Hooray. This is takeoff from Amsterdam. It takes a while. I sped it up a lot. Or speeded it up? Not sure. But this gives me the opportunity to tell you a little bit more. I went to Cardiff to go to the Knit Tea Retreat. And I had the absolute pleasure to sleep with Angela from the Yarn and Yarns podcast. My husband was with me and we had an awesome time there. I love these little views from up above, especially when the weather is good. I'm not sure where this is. I think this is around Haarlem, but that's the difficulty. Seeing it on the map is easy, but seeing it from the sky isn't. Well, on the other side, there was a lot of clouds. And you will see in a bit, this is the UK already. So we were above the clouds for almost the whole flight. It was an okay flight. The rain will start in a bit. That was a little bit less fun. Pouring rain when you have to land is like super shitty. It was a very, very bumpy landing. And arriving at Cardiff is like super weird because you're going lower and lower and lower and only sea, and then all of a sudden there's land and boom, you're on the ground. It's a bit scary if you're on the left side of the plane. If you're on the right side in the plane, you get to see the land all the way through. Waiting for our luggage, we had plenty of that. And then at Angela's, the first thing I did was frog my sock progress. This is a wonderful church on the way to the Yarn and Yarn shop because we visited the shop and we put Robert to work right away. This is a little tour of Angela's shop. It's an awesome shop and I fell in love with a yarn right away. This one, I need that. But I didn't have room in my suitcase, so I couldn't take it. That one I did take for my sweater. I needed a little bit more. And this is all my stuff. Behind there is a wonderful llama laced yarn. It's not really lace, it's more a fingering. It's super soft. And there is Angela and Robert packing up stuff for the Knit Tea Retreat marketplace. So we helped Angela a bit with packing it up. And there it is in all the glory, all the gorgeous sock yarn. Yes, I took a few balls. This is Angela's cat, Nude. She's really, really cute and really, really meowy. We didn't miss cats at all. This was Friday evening at the social gathering. Here are a few friends and lots of new friends. It was an awesome evening. I totally forgot lots and lots of photos. I was winding mini skeins here for someone else because well, that was the only thing I was able to do because I brought knitting that needed my attention too much. A little video. Zoe is also making photos and videos. So we had a little video inception. And during this Saturday, I totally forgot to do anything with my camera because I was too busy having workshops. Here you can see the cake and all the nice things they had for us, and the coffee and tea corner. And then swivel around to the room. All the lovely knitters making wonderful things, wearing amazing garments, shawls, and everything. It was awesome. There's the pizza coming in, and this was the bring and take table this year. It was absolutely packed, and yeah, amazing things in there. You can see how packed it is because things are falling down. It was absolutely ridiculous how gorgeous the things were in there. You probably can understand I wanted that sock blank, but it went to someone else. This is the Sunday morning. We came in a little bit late because we didn't have a class, so we only had to set up for the market, and everyone who didn't have a class and wanted to be social already came in and just sat down and knit and be social. Outside, the weather was absolutely glorious that weekend. Again, just like last year, and showing you around a bit. This is the building where classes were, and also where the lunch setup was on the Sunday. And then there's this beautiful old building. Like the buildings we were in were, I think, the stables, and that's the main building. I had a class in there, and those rooms were absolutely amazing. Wooden floors, double opening doors to the outside. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful park. You can walk there. I didn't even have the time to walk a lot. I planned to do. This was my stall at the market. Colourful. This was my neighbor, Eldenwood Crafts. Lovely. Absolute gorgeous project bags. Then there was Mindful Magpie, which you will see later. This is by Miranda May. Absolutely lovely yarn. And All About Yarn. There will be more in the video now. I sent those photos to my mom to ask if she wanted something, and she did. So I bought her some lovely things from the UK. This was outside. You can see the doors were open. People were knitting outside. By Miranda May was my neighbor. Wonderful yarn. This was Flourish Fibers naturally dyed yarn. Again, the tea corner. All About Yarn. Not yet ready with the setup. Cartwreath yarns. Also gorgeous yarn. And there was Mindful Magpie with a beautiful Christmas tree as well. She also had Christmas decorations. In this corner is Yarn and Yarns, and then here was Eldenwood Craft. There was another room, but I totally forgot to make photos. I had a little bit of cake this year. Mission accomplished. And then we went home to Angela's, and James cooked us a wonderful roast. The next morning we had a little shopping session for Angela, and after that we went to the cinema to see Maleficent Part 2. And in the evening we had fish and chips, and we had a wonderful Monday off with a nice beer on the side, or this was the cider, not a beer. And on Tuesday morning it was beautiful weather, so we decided to go for a walk. Angela was working at the shop, so we were going through the park to the beach because we don't have a beach here close by, and this was just like 10 minutes maximum for a walk. So we enjoyed that little luxury of being close to a beach. It's absolutely beautiful in Penarth, and yeah, the weather was glorious. I made a photo of the beach, sending it to my mom. We're in the Canary Islands now. We're not coming home. We sat there on the pier and we had breakfast. I had a nice turmeric latte. Robert had 2 muffins. I just nipped a little bit and I had a porridge. It was absolutely perfect in that spot. Then we went to walk through the park and we saw a squirrel. If you follow me longer, you know squirrels are very special to me because they make me think of my father. And I was hoping to find a squirrel in the UK because they look so different from the squirrels in the Netherlands. Here we have a bit of a walk and there was a tree that fell down and it was huge, absolutely huge. I was like, whoa, probably hit by lightning. And here is a little photo of another part of the park. And then we went to Angela again to say our goodbyes, but not before doing another shop tour. There was a bin with my yarn because that's the shopping we did on Monday. We sorted out some yarn that would be available now in the Yarn and Yarn shop. Here's Robert and Angela busy chatting away, and it's really a wonderful shop, absolutely glorious. Look at those beautiful samples, and that little bag is coming with me, or actually it came with me. And this is a wonderful sweater Angela is knitting. Here you have Newt. Newt, the cat, wanted cuddles on the day we left. She didn't want to know us all those days, and now she wanted cuddles and belly scratchies. And that purr is really so loud. And so, at the airport again, going home. I didn't want to go home. But my headphones on again, and seriously, noise cancelling in an airplane is the absolute best. And again, a nice view with the sun going down above the clouds. And we were in the Netherlands in the dark. This was me knitting in the airplane when I could. Then they turned out the lights for the landing. And it's like all gorgeous lights outside. I really like that view also, but I like it better when it's during the day and you can see where you are a little bit better. But this is also fun with tennis courts lighted up or football places, etc. And here is touchdown. And we often have our suitcases back. Really, I'm back home in Amsterdam now. Well, it's not my home really, but I'm back in the Netherlands. And I guess this is the end of the vlog for the Knit Tea Retreat visit. And I hope you liked it. I am sniffly, I'm cold, I'm super tired. I'm recording on my phone, which I never do, so I'm probably looking at a weird angle at you. There you can see, exit. I'm waiting at the parking lot with our luggage behind me. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Suitcase got bruised, so gonna have to claim that in insurance. Took a little extra time at the KLM service desk. And now it's time that Robert is coming to pick me up because this parking lot is huge and like a big maze. So, well, I'm just waiting here for him to pick me up. I'm at a big red alarm sign. He'll find me. So, well, again, I hope you liked it. It was short, but see you again soon. Bye bye. So, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot in just 12 minutes, maybe 14. But yeah, I had a blast in Cardiff and Penarth I am super grateful I was able to stay at Angela's together with Robert. And even the guys hit it off and had a perfect time together. So Angela and I are both very happy about that. So yeah, it was great. As I said before, I didn't want to go home. Miss Laia is walking around here. You don't see Miss Laia that often, so let me grab her. Yeah, I just didn't want to go home. Usually I get kind of homesick. I want to go home to my own kitties and get back to my usual routine. This time I was like, no, I don't want to go home. I want to stay here. And well, with the upcoming Brexit, there was a lot of tears involved at the saying goodbye from all my friends at the Nitty retreat. And also saying goodbye to Angela. I started again. So yeah, it was difficult this time. But I really hope I can manage next year again. That they don't fuck up the whole Brexit shizzle again. So, sorry, it's one of those days where your bra strap just keeps falling down. And automatically I just pull them up without even thinking I'm on camera. So, you live with it. You know me. Yeah, the haul is now up. I guess this video looked really short from the vlogging part, but will now be extended for a lot. And to prevent myself from having a next episode that would be about 2 hours long, I thought I'd just put this bit next to or behind the footage I had, which you've already seen. So yeah, brace yourselves. I have done a lot of shopping. First of all, I show you a photo of all the food we got. Binks is also here. It wasn't all for us. My mother-in-law loves mince pies, so we take that for them as well. I'm showing you this photo because kind of a lot of it is already gone. We ate some, we gifted some. It was all yum. Then we really start with the haul. I can pop in a photo so you can see it, what's next to me. And then I'm just gonna start with showing you. There is also a really nice video of me unpacking the spinning goodies in the Yarn and Yarns Vlogtober. I think it was day 18 that I unpacked it on Friday morning. So Angela was doing Vlogtober and she made a video of me unpacking all the spinning fiber we ordered together, which was awesome. Also, if you want to see more of the Nitty retreat, check out Angela's Vlogtober. She is the Yarn and Yarns podcast, or just Yarn and Yarns on YouTube, and you will find her. There's also a vlog from Zoe, who is Pins and Needles UK. And then there was another vlogger. She is Kellen Yarns, I think. But all my notes and everything are in the description box. All the links to everyone, all the links to me. I know I didn't mention them at the beginning of the vlog podcast thingy. I was like, yeah, that will be fine. I'll just pop it all in the description box and all the links you need will be there. Also to all the other sellers I showed you on the little video from the marketplace. So let's start with the goodie bag. This year there was a nice big tote bag, so we could pop everything we wanted in there. Then in there was this amazing set. One big skein of 100 grams undyed yarn, a 20 gram mini skein in this beautiful coral, and a super funky multicolor mini of about 5 grams. And this was actually specially made for the Nitty retreat because there was a pattern. If I can find the booklet. No, I can't. I have put it away safely somewhere else. But it is the Party Bunting Socks by Zoe from Pins and Needles UK. You can find it now on Ravelry. It is up there for sale. I'll pop in a photo of it because absolutely gorgeous, and it will be my Christmas Eve cast on probably. So I'm really looking forward to casting it on in the exact same yarn, even though I'm a bit scared for white socks. I'll manage. They might get a little bit murky, but I'll just have to hand wash them instead of throw them in the washing machine with everything else. Well, all my other socks. Then, in the goodie bag was more. There was this little stitch marker by me. I was in there as well. The logo is on the bag. Colourful Creativity by Carolien. A cute little teacup stitch marker. A teapot with a little teacup. Let me show it better. There you go. Knit Tea Retreat, so that matches. It has to be. Then there was this cute little mini skein, 10 grams of Miranda May hair yarn by Miranda May. Really cute little mini. And Miranda as a person is also fabulous. Everyone there was fabulous. It's like, there is a reason I just don't want to go home. Then I have this mini from Wool is the Answer. She was also a vendor there, or they were not alone. So 20 gram super wash merino nylon, just the same as the smooth sock I have, and the colorway is called Artichoke. I had a really dark one, and Angela was like, "Oh, you've got a really pretty color." I was like, "No, you have." So we swapped. So I have a light one now, and she has a dark one now. And then there was this very, very handy tape measure from the Knit Tea Retreat. It's so cute and so nice. I love these little things. Just have to check if it's the right size. Looks like it. I had ones that were wrong, that were like 3 centimeters is 1 inch. That's not very helpful. China people. It's Chinese inches or something. I don't know. So this was the goodie bag this year. I'm just gonna pop things behind me on the table. And then, where do I start? It's a lot. I will start with this one. In a Yarn and Yarns shop, the Andy Lass yarn shop, I saw this skein of yarn, but with a different color mini. And since all the yarn that was hanging in the shop was coming to the marketplace for Miranda, I asked her, "Do you have this self-striping, but with a different color?" And she had, so she put it aside for me, which is super, super kind. So I have this wonderful self-striping sock set, the Malachite sock set, with a nice green contrast color for toes, heels and cuffs. Next up, another marketplace one I got is this one. This one has a story because I got this from Catherine, and Catherine is the person behind the Treasure Chest YGC, I think it was. I keep forgetting the last bit. But the Treasure Chest is an organization that does raffles in October, so Breast Cancer Month, and 4 raffles every Sunday, and the money that is raised is going to a place where people with cancer get help. She has had breast cancer herself. She's a survivor. Well, she's a wonderful person, and she was also selling some yarn that was specifically dyed for the charity. This one was on pre-order from the Dye Shack, the dyer, and you could get it pre-ordered. But Catherine had 3 skeins, and I was really, really in love with it. But I was like, if I have to pre-order it, I have to let it ship to the Netherlands, which will be crazy expensive. Probably. I didn't check it, but she was like, yeah, I have 3 skeins. I can sell you one. So at the end of the event, I went to Catherine with my money. I was like, here, take my money. Give me a skate. And the colorway name is Check Your Boobies, which is important, people. Check your boobies. If you don't know how, there are instructions, or go to see your doctor to check your boobies. Better safe than sorry. I have had them checked multiple times already. I have had them squashed with the machine. It hurts, but it's better than the alternative. That's what I always think. Then I have, from the Saturday night event, there was also the prize draw from the make-along for the Nature Treat. And I won a skein of All About Yarn Cuddly Owl sock in the colorway Garden Walks. And I think this was the retreat special colorway of this year. So very, very pretty, very rich colors. Green, aqua, teal, dark blue. Super happy with this. Matches very well with this one. So yeah, I'm happy. And from the bring and take table, I got something very nice. This was in a Ziploc bag with a little card that said something totally different. It was Gare Nord according to that tag. But that's not what this is. This is absolutely gorgeous Triskelion yarn. These are singles with 50% silk and 50% extra fine Falklands merino. Here you go, brown one, 4-ply, brown one. And this is the colorway Estuary. And let me get this one out. This was the colorway Oak. So cards were put in here, very nifty. So yeah, on the Saturday on the Friday evening I got sick. Friday night I didn't sleep a lot, so I was really tired, and Angela was also, if you want to go home, I'll take you, and I'm fine. So we're gonna do one round on the take it table, and then we're gonna go back home. And that was around 9 p.m. already. It was a bit late. It was running a bit late, but that was totally okay. I managed. But just one round on the take it table this year. No 4 rounds like last year. 3 or 4 I did. I was like, I'm fine with just one thing. I don't want to bring that much home because, well, I know what I want to buy. I already knew that on Saturday evening that I wanted to buy stuff on Sunday. Pink sir, behave. So yeah, I was like, one round, that's fine. So I'm really, really pleased with this. They're not full skeins, probably together about 150 grams. And yeah, this will probably be something really nice someday when I can find a pattern for it. It's nice. Yeah, it looks brownish, golden, and this one is really my color. Absolutely lovely, tealish color. I'm happy with what I got. I brought a whole lot of stuff, so I think most of us did that. Bring like 6 to 10 things at least, and then go home with a lot less. Then my gorgeous bag from Mindful Magpie. You saw it in the video actually, because it was the display one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I will take out the yarn for you guys so you can see the inside, because that's also very, very pretty. The reason I wanted this exact one, it had a denim inside and a glow in the dark pocket. Oh yes, needed to have that, of course. Glow in the dark pocket. That's what made me buy it. My mom also has almost the same bag, but she has a silver inside and a different ribbon. So yeah, I have like almost full reindeer, and I think other ones had the reindeer butt or something that Julia told me. And yeah, really, really lovely bag. And in here I was already keeping my sweater quantity of Carolien yarn. And you know me, I'm itchy. I itch easily from yarn, but as you can see, I can totally handle this. And I was super afraid I couldn't, because this is kind of rustic wool, not for everyone, like Zoe says it herself. This is 60% Welsh mule. Oh yeah, I heard a noise. It's just a paper bag that's crinkled into a ball. They will have fun now, probably. 60% Welsh mule and 33% blue-faced Leicester. So 66-33-ish. The 0.3. So 1/3 BFL and 2/3 Welsh mule. This is Naturial. I have no clue how to say it, but that would be Dutch, and I know the R is more Dutch. And I have 5 skeins of that. I have actually hugged people in their Carolien yarn sweaters, and some of them were scratchy and some of them weren't. So I guess it all depends on gauge and a good wash. Then I have another 3 skeins, because the natural is nice, but I also need some color. So I got these 3, and together this will become a brackish jumper from Malia May from Stephen and Penelope. So I really, really like that pattern. It's a DK. The yarn is a DK weight, so it's perfect for it. This one is called Our. I think it's a little bit harsher in Welsh. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zoe. I think it's a bit more Dutch pronunciation, actually. So Our probably means gold, from what I remember. This is Sapphire. So sapphire, nice navy, well, not navy, beautiful dark blue. Navy is a little bit different. This is more like my jeans. And this one is Gron, which I forgot what it means. This one shows up like dark purple, but it really is a beautiful warm plum shade. It doesn't show up on camera like that. This is the newest color, and because of that it is not in this sample shade card, but here you can see all the other colors they have together. And this is a yarn that Zoe and Jenny from All About Yarn, who also organizes the Knit Retreat, but this is their other company, Carolien Yarns. They pick up the fleeces themselves, they take it to the mill, they have it spun, and then they dye it themselves. So it's really all Welsh, which I think is awesome. And I think it's also very awesome that I can finally try to make myself a more rustic, bigger sweater. So in my pretty bag is my Welsh sweater to be. So then I also shopped at Yarn and Yarns, and I'm shuffling things around now because I have to get to them. Yeah, so that was pretty much my marketplace. Oh no, I have something else. Ha! Forgot. This was in the spinning side. I got these wonderful bats from All About Yarn, Jenny. Not sure you can see the sparkle. Let me take it out for that. Not dulling any sparkle here. So it looks like there is some Angelina and some Firestar in there. Maybe some Tribal. Gorgeous autumnal shades. And yeah, Merino and Angelina, it says. So I am looking forward to that. Close it safely so the cats won't get away with it. So, my purchases from Yarn and Yarns. First of all, this cute little bag from Baramu. Pearls just want to have fun. I agree. I agree. I have got some more yarn of what you already could have seen. My Rowan Valley tweed was not enough for the sweater I have in mind. I was planning for a Thrijpmuur and was going for a knit along, and both things haven't happened yet. I am planning on another sweater, and for that I needed a little bit more safer amount of yarn. I was like, it's a little bit tight. It's really exactly what I needed for the other one, but if I want to play around a bit. So I have a few options for a sweater. I have bought some patterns from Jennifer Steingas, I think that she was called. I think it was Knit Love Wool, her handle on Instagram, but she had a sale and she had a beautiful new pattern. One was called the Garden Gate, I think, and the other one I forgot, but well, I added some extra because Angela still had some of the same dye baths. Might be that the doorbell will go. I'm waiting for packages as well. We'll see what happens. So that's part one. But I got more from Angela. I have got 2 awesome balls of the signature 4-ply from West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas colorway of this year. And it is called Robin, and it really reminds me of robins, and I love robins. We have robins in the garden here, and at my gran, and at my mom, and I always figure it's my grandfather saying hello. So I had to get that. My mom also has 2 balls, and she actually already knit a pair of socks in 1 week. And it comes with a wonderful pattern in the form of a season greetings card, which is very cute. Here you can see the socks they made with it. And I plan to do that as probably my New Year's Eve cast on, because I already have a Christmas Eve cast on as well. So yeah, the pattern is in here. You can see it. If you buy a ball of yarn, you get that. But while packing up all Angela's sock yarn stash, I couldn't help myself. I had already pre-ordered this one. I had sent her a message up front. I want that, and some Valley tweed and stuff. So that was already for me to pick up. But I got this one in opal yarn with lots of yellow. The colorway is called Sinfonie der Träume Prächtige Wiese. So beautiful meadow, I think. It knits up like that. Lots of yellow, a little bit of green and orange and blue, and even a bit of aqua. So plenty of rainbowish, but lots of yellow, which is important because my godson loves yellow, and I didn't have a good yellow sock yarn. So he'll get socks for his birthday with lots of yellow. And my goddaughter went from rainbow lover to turquoise, aqua-ish lover. I guess it's Frozen inspired, but I got her this one. It's ice cream, and it's ice, so ice. Yeah, it's German ice, everything is the same. So I think she will like that. And because we also did the West Yorkshire Spinners, I saw this one and I wasn't sure if I already had it, so I had to buy it. And I wasn't sure because I didn't update my stash with commercial sock yarns, because that's me, that's what I do. And when I was home, I looked and I already have it, but that's not a problem. I love this colorway, so now I will just cast on a pair of socks soon with these. Maybe make a matchy pair for me and Robert, who'll know. So this is color number 855, I think, and I think it was called Pheasant. So really lovely signature for apply. I love West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. Then I'm not shopped out yet. Like I showed you in the video, I saw this bag at Angela, and this bag has squirrels on it, and I also have the matching Notions pouch from last year. And Angela was like, yeah, I promised you to send you a bag with squirrels, and I probably make this for you, but I forgot to send it and put it in the shop. And I saw it, I was in love, and she was like, please take it. Please take it. And then, because we were flying from Cardiff and I wasn't sure about if I could get my high sharps through, yes, I was able to, and no problem at all. They didn't even look at it. We were from the taxi stand, having our suitcase checked into after customs and checkup and everything in 10 minutes. So I absolutely love Cardiff and flying from there. But I got myself a needle just to be sure I could knit on the plane. And this is a Likey needle. I got the 3.5 millimeters because I think that a wooden needle 3.5 would give me like the same gauge as a 375 metal one that I was using. And apparently Likey needles can be used with Knit Pro cables. So if you want to try and you already have Knit Pro cables, just get a pair of tips and you are just ready to go. So just my tip, or actually it's Angela's tip, because I got them from her shop. Well, that brings us to fiber. The spin along, the Colourful spin along is still going, and even though you haven't seen me, that doesn't mean I haven't done anything. Well, for spinning, it kind of means, oops, I haven't done anything halfway September all the way through October because I was just too busy and my mojo was gone. Spinning, knitting, everything mojo was gone except for dyeing and working. Yeah, so I have my mojo back. On November 1st I went to a friend who is a spinner and who's also a teacher in spinning. I had some spinning lessons from her, but sometimes we spin together while our husbands nerd together. Long story short, my mojo is back very well. So I have here some really pretty fiber. I have documented all my fiber, or almost all my fiber now, for the Ravelry stash. So if you want to see how much fiber I have, check it out there. I'm not sorry. If I spin a braid every month, it will take me about 3 or 4 years. So, but I also bought fiber in the UK because I love fiber and I wanted to try some things. Now the shipping was cheaper and Angela ordered with me so we could share shipping even. In this The Wheel U bag, I have some really nice new stuff that I've never tried. I saw this breed on probably Tour de Fleece in a group. It is How Nui, and this one is with silk. It's only 50 grams, but it's ridiculously soft. This is yarn that, or fiber that I could live with. I could live in a sweater from this, but I couldn't afford it. This is just a How Nui by itself. How Nui is a New Zealand breed. The micron is 27.4, but seriously, if you have that in merino, it's scratchy, but if you have it in How Nui, it's super, super soft. So very happy with these to try them, and I'm probably just use them as is, and I'm not even gonna try and dye them, but I think they're non-superwash, and if I dye non-superwash, I probably end up with some really, really nasty felted mess. Then there was a little bit extra in there. There was a full braid, which Angela and I split up because it's also very much Angela's color. The sun is coming through, so that's why the color is all of a sudden a bit strange. But this beautiful brown and green blended merino and bamboo was also in there. We're thinking it was a gift because it took a while for the shipment to come, and it was kind of last minute that it arrived. I ordered it 2 weeks up front because I was like, well, shipping inside the UK is pretty okay. But apparently the person behind the wheel was on a market or something. She was away and shipment was a bit late. I also got some sari silk, beautiful colors. I'm planning to do some carding or something. Maybe see if I can make better beds than the ones I had before. The beds I made were probably that bad because it was just scratchy merino instead of superfine merino. But we'll see. Then I have some more fun stuff. Let me pack these the right way. I think it is this way and that way. Yeah. That goes together, right? Spin Jones. Yeah. I had this cute little baggie, but I had everything in the same bag. So first I have this gorgeous set of Rolex. The colorway is called Surface, and it is skinny Rolex with 87% merino, 10% milk protein and 3% Angelina. And this is from Spindles and Stitches. And this is her card. And you can find her on Etsy. And all the info is here, or you can just click the link down below because I put it there. There were also 2 little samples, baby merino and alpaca. And I think this was the Finn sheep sample. And I also got a second set of Rolex. Both are 50 grams. This is Poolside Punch 100% Corriedale. I wanted to try out some different fibers just to see how the breeds are different and what I like. I've spun so much merino that I'm not sure if something else might be even better. Then I also ordered at Spin Jones, and at Spin Jones I got blended top. This is 23 micron merino wool, bamboo and mulberry silk, and this is the colorway Kingfisher. You can see the oranges and the blues. It's really, really pretty. It's a bit aqua. And this is Spin Jones. Spinjones.com. Oh no, .etsy.com. Excuse me. Both were on Etsy. Spindles and Stitches and Spin Jones. Spin Jones also added samples. Jamboree and Harbor Lights. And well, they are so lovely. I really, really want that. So I have to order more at Spin Jones, but I have to spin more first because it's ridiculous, my spinning stash. I'm not ashamed or something, it's just so much and I keep buying. It's not helping because I also have like these 2, the same. This is cinnamon figs, and I know the bags look a bit crinkled, so this side is probably the best side. So cinnamon figs from Spin Jones, which is the same blend, merino wool, mulberry silk and bamboo. There are no amounts on it, so I have no clue on what the ratios of things are, but that's fine. I have 2 of those, so 200 grams. I hope that I can spin something really pretty that I can use in a yoke or something. Not sure. Let me take a sip of tea first. In my brand new Wales mug, of course. And yeah, I think next thing I want to tell you is that there will be a shop update tomorrow at 1 p.m. Amsterdam time. There will be lots of new things in there. I will pop in some photos. New things I took to the Knit Tea Retreat marketplace. So neon fade sets in 50 gram and in 20 gram skeins. They are 5 skeins, so 5 times 50 gram or 5 times 20 grams. Neon speckle fade. Bam, in your face, neon speckles, because I like that. The Knit Tea Retreat special colorway, gin and tea, pink gin and tea, is also available. And No Rainbows Without Rain is back on all bases, smooth sock, soft sock and sock, all 100 gram skeins. What else did I have? Sock sets are coming. Something new I have, a 50 gram skein and a 20 gram skeins for everyone who doesn't need a full skein for socks and who does like to have contrasting bits on their socks. You can now get a little bit cheaper. It's €18 for a sock set instead of 22 for the smooth sock. Then you get, what else did I have? New mini sets. There is now a rainbows but darker mini set. I really like the idea of having a bit more muted, tonal, jewel tones kind of mini skein set next to all the bright and neon stuff. And last but not least, I am also very proud to be the first European reseller from Bad Betty Knits, swatch cards and gift care tags. So if you want something nice to add to your hand knits for Christmas or something, or if you gift a lot of hand knits, then you can just write on those tags, and they have like really funky sayings on it, like swatches are lying liars that lie, which I fully agree with, or gift care tags, you're really knit worthy, please keep it that way, or if you shrink this, you're dead to me. So they're really, really awesome. So go check that out in my web shop from tomorrow, Thursday, November 7th, from 1 p.m. Amsterdam time, which is GMT +1, because we already had the time change. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna leave you. I will be back soon, I promise, because I have lots of knitting, spinning and other acquisitions that came in to show you. I might dose them down a bit and show them week by week, because I'm trying to build up to Vlogmas, being online every day. Oh dear. I really loved Angela's Vlogtober, so I was like, yeah, maybe I should just step up and do Vlogmas. I have, I think in total 7 or 8 advent calendars in the house. Robert has 1 or 2. We're still considering the second one. I'll have a tea one, a gin one. Yes, I have a gin advent calendar. I have got one from Squiggle Yarns from Australia again. It's already in. I have one coming from Het Wol based in the Netherlands, because my mom and my mother-in-law got one from there as well. I will have one from the LSG in a swap. I will make one for myself with fiber. So I will have plenty to unpack and to show you guys. So even if I only unpack it and show what I got in my advent calendar and the video is only 4 minutes, then that's already fine, because I really love those little snippets of other people. So I hope you also like to follow me. For the Vlogmas, I am considering of filming on my phone. I have to get used to that. The camera is there and not there. So my eyes are really silly, like in the first little clip I recorded for this podcast. But I'll get the hang of it probably. I bought a little tiny extender for my tripod so I can click my phone in, so maybe that will help as well. And for everyone who doesn't know, I have put up a Ko-fi account for everyone who wants to support the podcast but doesn't know how. You can by donating on my Ko-fi account. I'm Carolien there. And I have put up a goal, because I want to buy an external microphone that I can just clip on, so I have better sound for when I record on my phone and on this video camera that also needs to be probably sometime be renewed for something better, because it doesn't have image stabilization and a few things that would be very handy. But a microphone like that would have made it possible for me to record during the knit tea retreat and tell you what I was doing and such things. So that is what I wanted to say about the coffee donations. If you want to donate, I will plan on making the podcast a little bit better with that money. So yeah, all the links, everything I talked about is down below in the subscription box, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.